8 songs that weren't supposed to blow up.
Sure, I'm not in too deep.
But somehow took over the entire 90s. One sample nearly killed a classic. One remix created a global dance.
Baby, don't hurt me.
And one chant started as a joke. Watch this. Number 8, Primitive Radio Gods. Standing outside a broken phone booth.
Takes off from Baltimore and touches down on Bourbon.
Before this song lived on alternative playlists and late-night radio, it lived in a tiny home studio. One man, one sampler, and one borrowed B.B. King vocal loop. Echoing like a ghost in the room. Chris O'Connor wasn't chasing fame. He wasn't backed by a label. He wasn't even sure anyone would hear the track. He crafted it alone, weaving Raymond Carver-inspired melancholy into a drum loop that felt like breathing in slow motion. The song never got a commercial single release. A death sentence in the 90s, yet it still climbed radio charts on airplay alone. An anomaly in Billboard history.
Sunday comes and all the papers say
O'Connor's sudden spotlight brought pressure he never expected.
if I die before I learn to speak.
Follow-up singles stumbled. Albums came and went quietly.
Life's time to teach you growing up.
But this one track had a life of its own. It found its way into movies, late-night playlists, alt-rock stations, and eventually the nostalgia circuits of millions of listeners who didn't even know the artist's name. Only the feeling. And even today, thanks to a royalty split with B.B. King's estate,
Bound to God we've never seen, but never fails to sight.
O'Connor still calls the song his retirement plan. A one-hit wonder born from solitude, but built to echo forever. Number 7, Len, Steal My Sunshine. Long before it became the sun-soaked anthem of the late 90s, Steal My Sunshine was born in a Toronto basement where siblings Mark and Sharon Costanzo were just messing around. No pressure, no expectations, just a looped disco sample glowing like neon under cheap speakers. The entire track feels like a memory, hazy, warm, golden, like summer fading into a Polaroid. When the song hit the radio, it didn't climb, it floated. Drifting its way into top 10 playlists, beach soundtracks, and every teenager's burned CD. By the time it peaked at number 9, Len still couldn't believe a casual jam session had turned into a cultural timestamp. The sudden fame overwhelmed them. Labels wanted more hits, more singles, more everything. The siblings didn't want to chase pop stardom. So they walked back into the indie shadows, leaving their one hit behind like a message stuck in a bottle.
On the grass of Sunday morning of last week.
Gen Z rediscovering it during summer road trips. Steal My Sunshine is the rare one-hit wonder that refuses to age. A song forever trapped in sunlight. Sometimes a hit doesn't change your life. It just becomes a part of everyone else's. Number 6, Deep Blue Something. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Between us, our lives have come.
Four Friends from Denton scored a platinum 32-week chart run off a breakup song referencing a movie the songwriter hadn't actually seen.
What about breakfast at Tiffany? She said.
He just needed a title with the right syllables. The band couldn't match the radio magic again, but the single became
Our lives have come between us.
a 90s breakup anthem revived by memes,
She said, I think I remember the film.
Spotify playlists, and steady royalties topped by 300M streams.
And I liked it, and I said, well, that's
A hit built partly by accident, profitable on purpose.
breakfast at Tiffany. She said, I think.
Number 5, Haddaway. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Before the lights, the clubs, and the global stages,
Don't hurt me no more.
Haddaway was a Trinidadian German dancer surviving off odd jobs, dreaming of something bigger. Then, one night in a tiny German studio,
I don't know, what can I do?
he heard a synth line that felt like it was pulsing straight from the future.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't.
Cold, metallic, hypnotic, he grabbed the mic,
This is our life, our time.
layered his deep baritone over it, and unintentionally crafted one of the most unforgettable hooks of the entire decade.
What is love? Oh, baby, don't hurt
What is Love didn't peak high in the US,
more. Baby, don't hurt.
just NERC 11, but everywhere else. It was a supernova, hitting number 1 in 13 countries and turning Haddaway
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
into Europe's crown prince of Eurodance.
Else can I say? It's up to you. I know where.
His follow-up single barely dented American charts, cementing him as a one-hit wonder in the US. But not abroad. In Europe, he's still treated like royalty.
I wonder what
There are festivals where he performs this song, and the crowd screams every word like it's 1993 all over again.
just me and you. Can't go on.
The SNL Night at the Roxbury head bob scene
You don't care. So what is right? What is
resurrected the track globally. Samplers, remixes, and Rihanna all reopened the royalty faucet,
give me a sign. What is love?
pushing Haddaway into lifetime earnings territory.
Don't hurt me no more.
All from one song that almost didn't happen. What is Love wasn't just a hit,
Ever need you forever. Is it love?
it became the heartbeat of an era. Number 4, Right Said Fred. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Before the world knew their name, Richard and Fred Fairbrass were just two ripped British fitness instructors clowning the male models they trained. One day, in the middle of the studio, they started chanting a joke lyric. I'm too sexy, and the producer froze. Do that again, he told them. They laughed. Then they recorded it, a bizarre,
I shake my little tush on the catwalk.
minimalist fashion parody anthem that shouldn't have worked,
I'm a model, you know what I mean?
but somehow became a global wildfire. I'm Too Sexy hit number 1.
On the catwalk, yeah.
Stayed on the charts for 21 weeks and rewired the early 90s with its campy swagger.
To leave me, and I'm too
They technically had another charting single at 76, but nobody remembers it.
sexy for your party. The way I'm disco
Culture crowned them one-hit wonders, even when the charts didn't.
tush on the catwalk.
In 2016, Taylor Swift interpolated the hook for Look What You Made Me Do,
I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my
sending the brothers a publishing check big enough to make headlines.
too sexy for my
Add nostalgia tours, licensing deals, commercials, and countless soundtracks.
the catwalk, yeah, I do my little turn.
And Sexy still pulls 6 figures a year, even decades later.
Love's going to leave me.
They weren't too sexy for the world. The world just wasn't ready for how iconic they'd become. Number 3, tag team. Whoomp.
Party people!
There it is. The story of Whoomp is pure lightning in a bottle energy.
We're kicking the flow. And it goes a little something like this. Tag team back again.
In Atlanta's club scene, where bass rattled the floor and sweat from ceilings.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, shaka, shaka.
DC, the Brain Supreme, and Steve Rowland performed a chant so electric
Whoop, there it is. I'm done. Whoop, come on.
that people screamed it back before the beat even dropped.
Can y'all dig it? Can you dig it?
They didn't plan a national anthem. They just wanted a party starter. Then the impossible happened.
Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
The song hit number 2 and stayed there for 7 straight weeks.
Some say I'm crazy because I'm pushing up daisies, the underground.
Why not number 1? Because it was trapped behind Whitney Houston twice. At the same time, 95 South released a nearly identical song. Woot, there it is. Radio stations, fans, even journalists confused the two, causing one of the strangest identity battles in hip-hop history. Corporate
That's me, DC, the Brain Supreme.
gigs, sports stadiums, wedding receptions, movies, TV shows, and then
Taking it back to the old school, cause I'm an old fool who's so cool. If you wanna
the Geeko ice cream scoop commercial revived it yet again,
get flip it and ride that B-double-O-T-Y, oh my. Ooh, that's
injecting fresh royalties into tag teams' pockets. A one-hit wonder? Sure.
like a shaka, woo. Shaka, like a shaka, like a shaka.
But a $1 million one. Whoomp didn't just shake clubs. It became a permanent part of the world's hype vocabulary. Number 2, Chumbawamba. Tubthumping. Imagine this. A radical, anti-capitalist British punk collective. Known for political activism, not partying. Accidentally creating the biggest drinking anthem of the entire 90s. That's Chumbawamba. For 15 years, they had written music about injustice, fascism, class struggle. Then, one night, inspired by the resilience of working-class pub culture, they stitched a chorus together that felt like a rallying cry for the entire world. Tubthumping hit number 6, held its ground for 32 weeks and went platinum, becoming the soundtrack for sports comebacks, Friday nights, and every victory montage you can imagine. Fame didn't sit well with them.
I get knocked down.
They publicly wrestled with the irony of a political punk band becoming mainstream pop icons.
Drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks.
At the Brit Awards, they dumped a bucket of water over the UK's Deputy Prime Minister to remind everyone they hadn't sold out. Anywhere people rise after falling, I get knocked down follows.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink.
Even after breaking up in 2012, the band still splits over $100,000 a year in royalties. Tubthumping wasn't just a hit, it was a promise, shouted by millions. Number 1, Montell Jordan, This Is How We Do It. This is how we do it. The moment those first notes hit, the entire 90s comes rushing back.
How we do it, all hands are in the air. And
House parties, school dances, backyard cookouts, Friday night radio mixes.
see, I got your money, $100 bills, y'all. If you were
Montell Jordan didn't just make a song, he created the decade's ultimate weekend anthem.
dancing like nobody does, nobody does.
Inspired by his South Central upbringing,
Oh, it's party time. This is how we do it.
Jordan blended R&B smoothness with hip-hop swagger,
Like nobody does. Yeah. Come on now.
shaping a sound Def Jam had never released before. This is how we do it.
He came up to money, this is what he said. You and OG are gonna make.
Shot straight to number 1, went platinum, and made Montell the face of a new wave of feel-good party records.
The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my.
Def Jam didn't believe in Montell at first.
I'll never come whack on an old school track.
They pushed him toward R&B ballads. Montell ignored the pressure,
Parties say I'm kind of buzzed, so because.
flipped a Slick Rick sample, and created a party anthem that dominated 1995.
To all my neighbors, you got much flavor.
DJs never stopped spinning it. 30 years later, it still turns any room into a celebration within seconds.
South Central dancing like nobody.
The single's success changed Montell Jordan's life
Honey's in the streets, say money, yo, we made it. It feels so good.
and helped break Def Jam into mainstream R&B dominance.
South Central dancing like nobody does.
This is how we do it. It wasn't just a hook, it was a cultural announcement.